as a creative, you got to throw a carton of eggs at the wall, and you got to see which eggs stick.
Interesting.
And so, me and the channel is a lot of this stuff is me throwing eggs at the wall. And it's like, okay, what eggs stick? What do I have the most fun with? And what do people respond to the best? The Wave Recipe Show is going to constantly be evolving and changing, but it's the one constant is you and your fresh take on everything.
Right.
So it's
dude,
like,
that's super inspirational. Like, that's very well put.
That's all. Like, that's the only way I can put it, man. That comes from like 4 years of throwing eggs at walls.
Right. So YouTube and the creators that are on the platform as well do this really great job of applying the pressure of finding a niche for yourself on YouTube and really expressing that you're not going to find any really substantial growth or even a cult-like following if you haven't niched down your channel yet. If you're new here, my name is Alfred Romero and welcome to the Wade Gretzky Show. If you're not new here, you probably know that I've been trying to figure out my niche for the last couple weeks now, and I've been really trying to hone in on that. So I've went ahead and created a graph of my channel, and I've detailed every single thing that I've ever posted, every single video that I have, and I've really just categorized it because I wanted to figure out where this channel was headed. So that's the premise of this video. I don't think it's going to be solved or answered by the end of this video, but I am learning more about myself, and maybe it can help you guys grow your channel in the future. So with that being said, let's just jump right into this thing. Is this windbreaker bothering you guys? It's bothering me. So about a month ago, I said in this video, I'm still figuring it out. And I think that's the biggest thing that, like, bear with me on this channel, because I'm still figuring out my niche and like my corner in the market. And that's the truth. I really don't have anything else to say about it. I'm still in the same position, still trying to figure myself out day by day, and that's completely okay. This is what I thought my channel was. Let me show you here. So I made this Google Sheets here, and pretty much it's just an Excel spreadsheet of what I thought my channel was. And basically I thought that, you know, it's pretty much split between 5 different ways. I thought I was doing a lot of YouTube stuff. I thought I was doing a lot of camera related stuff. I talked about my Sony. I talked about night photography. I talked about film. And then of course the videos that I had go for me a little bit farther is DIY. I was doing stuff like building a corner LED light fixture. I don't know if you guys see that here. And not only that, I made this minimal desk setup that I'm currently using. I did like a PC setup on it. In my head, I thought I was just doing DIYs left and right, basically. The other quarter of the pie, I really thought I was doing a lot of travel stuff and basically a lot of snowboarding stuff. This is kind of what I thought my channel was. And even then, it's not even necessarily a niche that's carved out for me and that really fits any kind of puzzle piece. Again, it's just here in a bar chart here. I thought I was doing a fraction of travel, snowboarding, DIY, camera stuff, and YouTube stuff. This graph is pretty simple. That's pretty much the first part of this. But now it's getting a little bit more in the weeds and it'll get a little bit more complicated, but trust me, it's a lot easier than what it seems like. All right, now it looks like a lot, but I'll break this down to you. Pretty much on the left-hand side, I have every title of every video that I've ever posted. This is like 51 videos. That's how many videos I have on the channel currently. That's all you need to know about this. So now the column to the right of that is types of content. And I broke it down to what I basically thought the gist of each video was. Whether that be music, camera talk, car, music, tech, lifestyle, some travel, motivational, snowboarding. I had my director's reel in there. Tutorials, DIYs, apparel, motivational again, unboxing, and just a couple other things. I think I did some stuff with Illustrator as well. So let's deep dive into this bar graph down here. That might be a little bit simpler to digest first. Okay, so here on the x-axis here, this is of how many videos I've done of that category. So you'll see here that the most category talked about is cameras. I've done around 10 videos on cameras. So the second most category talked about videos is talking about YouTube, stuff for YouTube, just like this video is basically. And in the second and third place, tied for second, is basically DIY. That was my corner LED light fixture like I talked about, minimal desk setup. In fourth place, we have a little bit of travel stuff, and that was kind of overlapping with like the snowboarding stuff. As you can see here, here's like basically the one spot. I didn't really do a lot of these, you know, reaction, business, vlog, college, gaming, Christmas, Illustrator, unboxing, apparel. I feel like this is just like throwing random stuff out here, and I just was trying to see if it would stick. Again, I'm not too embarrassed about that kind of stuff, posting that, but it was just like finding myself along the way. But now that I know that I did make those videos, I probably want to stay away from those. But that's basically the gist of it. I really only did one tech video, one lifestyle video. Motivational stuff, I don't really want to be doing that kind of stuff. Snowboarding videos, you can only really do that in the winter, and I wasn't going that often in order to do it. I thought I did it a lot more basically. Now this graph right here is basically just a pie chart of the exact same bar chart you've seen down below. But it just kind of helps me analyze a little bit what is like the proportion of the whole content, right? Again, we have cameras up here taking up 10 videos, 17% of the channel, which I thought was a lot more. If you actually go back here, I thought camera staff was probably almost a quarter of what we were looking at, but it was actually a little bit less than I expected. YouTube stuff, I had 7 videos and that accounted for 12% of it. Again, going back to the first graph here, I thought it was going to be around a quarter as well. And a very similar thing happened here in the DIY section. I did 7 videos as well, equaling 12.1%. And I thought the same for this. I thought it was going to be around a quarter, which it's not, but it's just under. So the big 3 pieces of the pie, camera, YouTube, and DIY, that's kind of what I thought the 3 biggest pieces were. And I wasn't too far off. You know, YouTube, DIY, and camera was the top 3 sections of the pie. It just wasn't as much as I thought it was. You can see here 3.4%, 2 videos basically I did for cars. That was just like my truck when I first got it. Again, I don't see this being a car channel anytime soon, nor do I see this being like a reaction video anytime soon. The only reaction video was just one, and that was, I don't know if you've seen last week's video, but it was just siblings or dating with my girlfriend. That was a good one. You have to go check it out if you haven't already though. I did enjoy it. I don't know if I'd categorize it as a reaction, but I couldn't figure out what else to categorize it under. Christmas unboxing apparel. This isn't really stuff that I want to be doing. I wouldn't mind doing a Christmas video come Christmas time, and I think that's kind of where that accounted for that. I can't really beat myself up with that too bad. Tutorial and snowboarding. Yeah, this is really just Adobe Illustrator, Photoshop stuff, so. But as you can see with the pie chart, I really just thought that this channel was a lot less diverse. I thought it was just a couple of main categories, but you can see that I'm definitely have a lot more stuff here than I thought I would. But this is good because then I get to see what I'm doing and then just make the corrections along the way. So now that I've seen all this, it really gets me thinking, where do I want to keep going with my channel? And that's kind of where it leaves me with the direction of this channel. And really, I want to keep doing the 3 big categories. I want to still be working with cameras. I want to keep doing DIY stuff, and I want to do YouTube stuff as well. You can see down here, travel accounted for 6.9% or 4 videos, and I want to do that more as well. I think those are the 4 main categories I'm going to be working on here. Camera related stuff, DIYs, travel, and then of course, doing stuff for YouTube exactly like what this video is. And I want to be able to turn YouTube into a career and make it financially stable. And for that, I need your guys' help. So if you are new here, I would appreciate it if you scroll down right now and hit the subscribe button and even give the like on a video. So I guess when people ask what the Wade Gretzky Show is about, I guess you could say it's camera related stuff, DIYs, and just really stuff for YouTube. And if that interests you, I definitely appreciate it if you guys came along on the ride and joined me for the journey. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope it helped you, and good luck on your guys' YouTube journey if you're on the same one as myself. I will see you guys next week. Peace. In a couple words, like, what do you think that the Wade Gretzky Show is?
Innovative, fresh, breathtaking, entertaining as well.
In a couple words, what do you think that the Wade Gretzky Show is about?
A lot of rambling. I don't know what you're talking about.
What do you think the Wade Gretzky Show is about? Like, content-wise?
I would say, like, I don't know, a fresh, fun, creative take on tech and new things in the world. I know you're a big tech guy.
What do you think that the Wade Gretzky Show is about?
It's just whatever's trending. I feel like younger people that are, trying to do stuff at home or trying to start a business or find a hobby.
What content do you find on there?
A little bit of everything.
I think it's like lifestyle.
Lifestyle. Kind of like lifestyle too.
Okay.
DIY.
DIYs.
The editing too was the first thing I think about. Just believe that you're pretty informative about the things that you're talking about, like whatever topic you're talking about.
Not even just that either. I think it's just creative, tech, DIY stuff.
DIY.
Your whole desk setup.
It's more a learning channel than anything. But you're smart with it because, like, when you're learning, you're also doing what's like trending, like the roads, stuff like that.
Right. Thanks, buddy.
All right, later.
Later. Well, I appreciate you guys.
All right, right.
Alright, well, thanks for your
A
time.
lot of rambling.
A whole lot of rambling.
To kind of put a little bow on the whole thing is, it's important to take a step back and breathe and to kind of pat yourself on the back sometimes and be like, I am doing something well and I am proud of myself and I know what I like to do. So don't get lost in the details so much.
Dude, you're inspirational.
Oh, I'm just saying, man. I try to stay on track mentally as much as I can.
I'll talk to you soon, though.
All right, I love you guys. Peace
Love
out.
you. Peace, bro.
Show. See y'all later.
Later. You're gonna be live on the Wade Gretzky Show, okay?
How much do I get paid?
Well, there's not really any compensation involved.